We are so excited. We all are so excited. She has been my human encouragement. And she's here. Ladies and gentlemen, founder of the Magnolia Empire, and her book, The Stories We Tell. I drink up everything she says. Here we go. Joanna Gaines, everybody. Because it works for many occasions.
Yes, I've worn this many times.
Right?
Yes.
It's a good staple.
It's easy. I want to ask you so much about your house, but we can talk about that later.
I know, it's still in the works.
I was there right now.
Okay, so backstory is I send Joanna, and I've even reached out to you and Chip on social when I'm like, demo day! And then I'll cut to myself 3 months later screaming and crying.
Yes, I know that feeling.
Yes, and you'll
get it.
text me kindly and say, just keep going.
Good. Keep moving forward.
And then I'll send you another picture of like some progress, and I'll even hear like, ooh, what's that tile? And I'm
love
like,
it. The details, though, you're so good.
Well, okay, so I want to take you through and get your thoughts on a few things. So the context that maybe you should know going into this is I would watch you on Fixer Upper, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was going through such a major life change. I was separating. I was taking my family from California to New York. Mm-hmm. I knew that I had struggled doing movies while I had kids because I didn't want to pretend to be other people. I wanted to be their mom. Like, I needed a big life change, but I didn't know where I was going, and I felt so lost. And I would watch you, and you gave me the courage to believe that I could take my life in a new direction because I love design and I love homemaking. And I realized this is what I wanted to pour myself into. I had other interests. I wanted to do news and design and food and human interest and, you know, speak to people. Like, a lot of my journey has been engaging with people. So could I find a path to that? And you're the one who made me believe I could.
Such an honor, Drew. But to see you now and all the stuff that you're doing, the joy that you're infusing in all these different places, the conversations you're having. I mean, the second we stepped into this building, you could feel the joy of just the people around you, your spirit. Like you've landed in a really beautiful place.
Words I never thought I would hear coming from the person. What do you advise people if they come up to you and say, like, I'm ready to be a more realized version of myself. I'm ready to pivot. I'm ready to try new things. Maybe they're things that have always been in me, but they're not what I'm known for.
Right. I think there's just a certain trajectory that we're all used to just in culture. It's like you go to school, you get your degree, you find the job, you climb that ladder, then to retirement. I just feel like it just needs to be shaken up a little bit, where the pivot is really the PowerPoint in our lives, where, hey, I've been doing this for a while, maybe I even went to school. The craziest thing for me is I worked in this building in New York.
This is the building?
This is my office! No! I feel like when I found out this morning, this is the location.
Because you told me.
The full circle moment. I write about it in the book about being in New York. This was where I worked. And I'm here with you 20, like, what a dream. I mean, I would have never. So my point is I came here for one thing, studied for it 5 years, and then journalism. And then that instinct in me to pivot. And I'm so thankful that I went with that instinct to then start with retail and then into design. But even now, moving into food, like, I just feel like as humans, if we can stay curious and be learners, like, there's never a point where you've made it. You know, it's just keep learning, keep your eyes open, and don't stay on the track just to stay on the track. So,
and you can really read about it. I can't believe it's this building.
You're so cute.
This is the most full circle moment
really
of my life. And that's why this book is so important, because you are not only telling your story, the way you write this book is by, and you should savor it because you provoke the reader to ask themselves questions along the way and to make their story as relevant to the process as reading yours, which is very giving.
Thank you for saying that. I didn't want it to feel like a memoir. Like when you put it down, oh, I know more about Joe. My hope was that it made people think about their own life, whether they could relate to some of the things in there, some of the themes in my life that keep popping up, or that something would just come up as they were reading. I was hoping that when people are finished with this, that they then say, I'm going to get a pen, I'm going to get a journal, I'm going to write down the story of my life to see how everything beautiful, everything hard, everything painful has connected this thread to get me to where I am right now.
Own it all.
Own it. Every piece.
Yes, take it with you.